Hello again, everyone. Warren here again with the Peach State Prime channel. We're currently at Buford, Georgia, at the Mall of Georgia, which is a rather large indoor shopping mall. It was built here a number of years ago. I remember when it opened, they would advertise on TV all the time. It was like Georgia, Mall of Georgia. Anyways, that's enough of me trying to sing. So not gonna do a tour of the whole mall, but you know, not always in the area, so decided let's not get run over here. But there are some unique stores and some other things to highlight, so you know, figure highlight those and you know, just see what's new since the last time we've been here. So hope you'll join me as we do so, and let's take a look. Well, let's have this nice outdoor area here. We have this neat little play area outside. We have this Panda Wonderland here, which looks like they make like the giant cotton candies. You see their menu over here. Or they even have character ice cream cones. See, we got Spider-Man, Sully, Pikachu, Stitch. Very neat. Never been to one. Maybe we'll have to try that sometime. And here is one of the cotton candy creations. Very neat. They have some other stuff in there too. Alright, we are coming up on one of the main stores I wanted to see here today, and that is 52 Toys. Now, let me explain to you what 52 Toys is. So, 52 Toys is a company and make their own transforming robot toys. A lot of them turn into different animals and creatures, you know, kind of inspired by Transformers. As a matter of fact, a few years ago when BotCon started making its comeback, which is the Transformers convention, fan convention, they actually partnered with 52 Toys to offer exclusive toys with different paint applications that resemble different Transformers characters, as well as those from the BotCon lore. So let's go in here, take a look, see what they got. And here's Beastbox. This is what they use for the BotCon molds, or BotCon exclusives. Which I have some. They're actually neat little toys, and they can turn into cubes that go in these little boxes, and they're stackable. Oh, and we got this one here. Fickle Step. Looks like it's a cat that turns into a car. Might be looking into that one. And see, there's more of the cubes that the Beastbox go in. Has some action figures and some blind boxes. Kind of reminiscent of other stores and plushes that are popular right now. We have these little vinyls of different kids' vintage store. This looks like an Alice in Wonderland inspired line.
This one is so adorable.
We have strange hands. Wait, these cats say pet my belly. I make sounds. I'm trying. Not hearing anything, but still cute. Oh, yeah, just meowed. You can't hear it over the music in here. Looks like we got Shin-Chan as well as these chubby cats. We have like these plants mixed with classic artwork. More Shin-Chan. These are different. Shin-Chan is this anime that's been running apparently forever and is very popular. We have this giant character here. And we even have How to Train Your Dragon. Right next to 52 Toys, we have this exotic snack guys. Very interesting. We got this store called the Cosmic Fox. Looks to be a lot of like incense and stuff like that. I like the how it looks though. It looks kind of cool on the outside. And then this over here is actually a brand new store called Wink Plus, and said it's the grand opening. So of course we're gonna have to check this out. And it looks kind of like a mini-so, or kind of a little bit like 52 Toys, but a bit bigger. All right, it looks like we got a bunch of blind box and stickers. A lot of anime characters. Have these little bouquets in here. Some with little plush characters, jewelry boxes, and tea sets. It's like different slime concoctions. More flowers, sunglasses. A lot of flowers in here, or flower-inspired things. Oh, we have actual Labubu branded cups in here. And it looks like we have actual stuff for your cat in here. We have these little, like, I call them rocket ship backpacks, because that's what it looks like, a spaceship to me. But all these different cat carriers, like these little vests. I guess you could turn your cat into a suitcase. I don't know. Oh, and here's like little baby carriers. And these little, like, these look like play areas, these cat carriers here. And you got little more backpack styles. These look nice because they'd be nice and breathable. You have mesh on the front and on the side there. Clothes for your pets. And we do have some dog stuff here too. We got different brushes. We got dog chews, toys. We have water bottles that you can, pour into a dish. I guess pet toothbrushes down there. And one thing that's unique here is we do have these claw machines where you get these little plushies. And of course, we have a bunch of plushies in the back here. This big panda. Some home stuff. I think we got more claw machines over on this side of the store as well. Some bags. And we have this little plush or yarn succulent plant. Life would suck without you. SUCC, like succulent. That's cute. Kind of funny. And here's more of the plants and food items with cute little sayings on them. Those are kind of unique. Like I said, and then we have more flowers. We have a lot of flower-based merchandise in here. You can see the UFO catchers over there, or claw machines. Those are kind of crowded, but we do have another bank of them over there. And then amongst all these, pop culture characters, there's always room for good old Charlie Brown. And Snoopy too. And then over here in this store, we have a bunch of jewelry. If your wife or daughter is into jewelry, have a good selection: earrings, bracelets, necklaces. Not bad. And everything in here seems pretty reasonably priced. These are fake nails here. Some more cups there. Perfume. We have this World Bazaar here. It looks interesting. All sorts of stuff and knickknacks from around the world, including a Pinocchio puppet. And I always like this section of the mall. It's always, each mall is themed to a different region in Georgia. And this one, I'm not really sure which region it is, but I like it. Uh-oh, it looks like we have Funko Pop store. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a look in here. Lots and lots of Funko Pop figures. I don't think I ever saw these anywhere from the movie Red 1. Those would have come out, probably a couple years ago now. It looks like we also have some comics back here. And then some other sort of toys and figures. We have some Lego figures over here. So is this interesting Harry Potter figure with this angry face. Candymuns. Dumpster fire, vinyl figure, other dumpsters. It's a whole line. You even got a plushie dumpster fire. Oh, I could compare that to several other things, but I'll be nice. I'm sure everybody could, though. Oh, and look at this Funko soda display. It's actually in like a soda fridge. Okay, then coming up next we have Character World, which I've been to stores with similar names, similar themes, but they're all kind of unique in their own way. So we'll take a look in there.
Hey, they have Thunder.
There's a Chase Thundercracker pop figure. All sorts of cool statues and figures. More pop figures. There's Yakko Warner. Some Toony Terrors, some Pokemon and Mario plushes. Hello. Models. Including Gundam, and we have some YOLO Park Transformers. I think this is all the second wave for the most part. I got those. Still need sound wave from the first one. It's always sound wave. Some more pop figures here. Backpacks. Christmas ornaments and assorted knickknacks. Collectibles. And we have this huge Mall of Georgia banner back here. Guess for you to take selfies with. It's kind of neat. It has a callback to the Olympics from '96. Georgia Tech, UGA, the aquarium, of course, Peaches, Peach State Prime. And then over here, we have a fairly new concept. It's now the concept of an arcade in a mall is not new, but this is Chuck's Arcade, and this is basically what people are calling the grown-up version of ChuckECheese, obviously owned by the same company. So let's take a look in here. Now the first thing we are greeted with is one of the old ChuckECheese animatronics. ChuckECheese did recently take out their animatronics out of most, if not all, their stores, but we do have them preserved and on display here in these Chuck's Arcade locations. Kind of gives you Five Nights at Freddy's vibes, but still very, very cool to see it. So basically, this is the arcade without the pizza. Claw machines. We have a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World themed one. These cut the string games. Ghostbusters. Batman. There's some classic skee ball back there. We have this break the plate game, which is always fun. And then we even have a Funcade machine. It's like one of those marble pusher games where, you hope it pushes the marbles and whatever prize is laying on top will fall and be yours. Kind of a modern version, a mix between the coin pusher and the claw machine. Over here we have some more claw machines and cut the string games. Godzilla VR game. So some classics in here too. And it looks like this borders the outdoor area where we first entered. And they actually had some vintage ChuckECheese merchandise in here too. You can see behind the counter they have some plushies of the original characters and animatronics. Some cups, which is pretty. Their ticket redemption or prize hub is all done by machine, which is pretty neat. A bit different though. It looks like the cheapest thing they got is 200 tickets, so you really gotta earn your prizes. Alright, so that was our visit to the Mall of Georgia today. Was actually pleasantly surprised. A lot of stuff that was new, at least to me. And we came across that Wink store during their grand opening. So was interesting to see that, and of course all the other stores. Hope you enjoyed this one. However, it's not over yet because I did buy a few things. And so I'm going to pass the rest of this video off to Future Warren at home and show you what I got, or what we got, however you want to say that. Right, so we are back home, and before I have a seat and show you what I picked up from the Mall of Georgia, I had made a comment before the 52 Toys video, portion of the video, where I went into their store about there being BotCon exclusive Beastbox figures by 52 Toys. And these are the ones I have here. When I went to the BotCon, where they kind of relaunched BotCon, didn't have the Hasbro branded Transformers. But again, these are all kind of in reference or an homage to different characters, either that BotCon had produced or past Transformers. And thought they were pretty cool. Again, they turn into little cubes that go into those boxes back there, and you can stack them like I have. And then up here are some additional Beastbox figures. These are not the BotCon ones, but these are others they had for sale at the show. Again, by 52 Toys. And sorry, cobwebs. Hate them. Again, not the best with those. But anyway, so you can see they're pretty impressive for what they are, despite not being official Transformers. All right, so that's enough of that. So what did we get at the Mall of Georgia? Well, I'm going to show stuff that I got, and then my kids kind of wanted me to show off stuff that they got as well. So we have our shopping bag here, of course. We got some stuff at 52 Toys, if you couldn't guess by the emphasis I've been putting on there. They have these neat bags that kind of shows all their brands that 52 Toys manufactures. Of course, this being their transforming robot logo, and these being their vinyl figures. And over here, I guess they have the names. So they go with Beastbox for their transforming line. You have Nook, Panda I believe it says. And then Sleege. Kind of stylized logo there, but very cool bag. Something I think I'll hang on to. But we bought stuff at other stores too. The first one I'm going to talk about or show you from is from the new store that was their Wink or Wink Plus. So my son told me I couldn't take this out of the box yet, but it's not exactly a blind box. It's these vinyl figures of Pokemon called Lovely Pokemon. And this one is a Raichu. You can see kind of, I guess, acting lovely there. And you can see all the other figures there. It looks like they have a Pichu, a Pikachu. Looks like a couple different versions of Raichu. This is the Aloha Raichu. So I guess kind of the Hawaiian themed Pokemon region. Then there's a Mimikyu and a Togedemaru, I believe it's pronounced. It's not one of the original 150 Pokemon, so, you know, I'm not exactly up on that. But very cool. Again, can't take it out of the box, but still wanted me to show it off. And then also from Wink, there's this Stitch vinyl figure. Now, this was blind box. He did already open it, but he wanted me to unbox it on camera. And, you know, we thought this was just going to be one, you know, kind of, you know, vinyl figure about this big. But it actually ended up being 3 minifigures, and I'm not going to take them out of the little bags. Or, actually, I can. Little tough here. So, of course, we have Stitch. So, here, I'll hold him by his ear. You know, cool little Stitch figure. Then we have Scrump, I believe it is. Lilo's doll that she has from the movie. So, neat little figure. And then last but not least, we have, and this one's kind of a clearish figure, so I don't know if that means it's a chase or not, but it is Reuben from the Lilo and Stitch TV series slash, you know, sequels that came out, the animated sequels. So, very nice figure set. So that's what we got at Wink. Next, there was that pop store we went to, and they had a pop figure there. Now, this pop figure, I technically already had this figure, but unfortunately, due to a unforeseen accident, as you've seen in my previous video, the one where I talk about me, the way I like to display my pop figures are out on the shelf, out of the box, with the box behind them, in most cases. You know, some of them didn't necessarily stand up the best, and this is one of those where it actually fell off the shelf repeatedly, to the point where I could no longer really display it. And eventually, to the point pieces were missing, and I just ended up trashing it. Which is very unfortunate. And I finally got a replacement for it. And that is the Mickey Mouse Steamboat Willie. And we'll get this out of the box here so you can get a closer look. This was part of the Mickey and Friends 90 years celebration that occurred a few years ago. And I was pretty heartbroken when this guy broke, but I'm glad I could add him back to my collection. I love how he has the ship's wheel there. And just a really good representation of Steamboat Willie, the, of course, first appearance of Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So, there's that. We're going to make sure we're actually just going to lay that down here. Before we put that back on the shelf. Now, last but not least is 52 Toys. So, what I got there was actually, they have some spin-off figures from the Beastbox line. And the first one I got, this is from Beast Drive, is the new line. And, you know, if you saw my Snow Day video, you know that I have 2 cats. So, this was perfect. This character's name is Ficklestep. And as you can see, it is a cat that turns into a little car. And it was too cute to resist. And the price wasn't bad at all. So I had to pick this up. Again, I don't think this one goes into the cube, but you can see the actual toy pictured on the side here. which again, just looks absolutely, you know, I don't want to say gorgeous, but it looks great. Like, just like the other Beastbox toys, a lot of details and a great paint job there. And so, I'll have fun opening that up and of course adding it to my collection. And it looks like, and I didn't even realize this before, you know, so of course they're more after collectors. But if you see, this is actually rated for ages 15 plus. I guess just because of the small pieces and, you know, kind of the way it was manufactured. Not sure if there's any pieces I need to put together or not, or parts to it, but we'll find that out. And then this one here is a big boy, but it was actually the same price as Fickle Step. And this is a combiner that 52 Toys made. See, I'm not sure if he actually has a name. I guess Firepower Robo is what the name is. And it's Squad 1-4, which means it's 4 in 1. Take a look at the back here. You can see how it kind of combines. And this kind of reminds me of the old vehicle Voltron, the way it goes together. So you have a jet. Can you see that? Yeah. A jet. Looks like a boat. Maybe a spacecraft. And then a bullet train. And they'll all combine into 2 modes. Looks like they'll combine into this robot here, which looks pretty cool. Pretty detailed. And then also they have their own... I guess that one's a tank. Sorry, not a spaceship. But what you can also do is you can stack them into a cube. Just like how, you know, the Beastbox characters are. So this thing can become its own bigger cube. And then also its own larger robot. Which is really cool. I don't know if I see a separate line. Unless Firepower Robo is the separate line. Or... no, it just calls it Beastbox up here, so it's still part of the same line. Despite being vehicles instead of animals, it looks like that's the branding they're going with for this. So again, I'll have to open this up. I'm not going to unbox these two on camera, as much as I'd love to. There's just a little bit more to fiddle with. You know, again, with them being toys meant for more... you know, adult collectors. This one is also rated 15 plus as far as the recommended age. So don't want to lose any pieces, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get everything unpacked, put together, and the ability to show. However, if you would like me to show these off once I have them out of the box and put together in a future video, please leave a comment and let me know. If I get enough requests to do so, you know, I'll make either a short little video or just my next at-home update. I can include them in there as well. But anyways, you know, again, this has been a little bit of a different video with multiple stores. And again, Mall of Georgia, it's a great mall. One of the more full malls in the area, meaning, you know, most of the stores are open. Unfortunately, as we all know, malls are kind of suffering in general right now, you know, business, but, you know, seems to be booming at the Mall of Georgia. So again, if you're ever in the Buford, Georgia area, it's worth checking out. A lot of unique stores there. You have an arcade there as well. Lots of food around there. And then there's even a big, I didn't film it, a place called Billy B's, which is a big kids play gym, or, you know, slides, things you climb on, jump on, all things like that. And they also have a rather large playground inside the mall, kind of down near 52 Toys. But anyways, that's this video. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like on YouTube. And also, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. So you can get alerts for future videos like this, whether it's looking at unique stores, different events, different attractions, all around the Atlanta area and the rest of the South. Also, I do invite you. I do have a Facebook page set up now exclusively for Peach State Prime. So feel free to look it up by name, and you can follow me on there to get some updates on maybe some of my upcoming videos and projects. But anyways, gonna wrap this one up now. Again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.